I'm Bob Dozier, and this is my leather shop. Come in. My little webbing sewing machine. Oh, we got a lot of stuff we built. A bobbin winder to wind any bobbin made. We have adapters to go to any machine bobbin. You'll see all the different threads that it winds. And it wasn't necessary, but I enjoy building things. This is my homemade die clicker. You'll see it's pretty heavy duty. It's probably about 8 times heavier than it really needed to be, but I like heavy things. Leather splitter. You can't run a leather shop without it. You can make everything exactly the thickness you'd like to have it. Little Adler sewing machine for my medium duty work. Sometimes we sew belts with it. We sew purses. I'll probably have 3 more machines I really need. This is a Hornets machine. This is a homemade snap press that I built out of a reload die. And you'll see we got a bandsaw for cutting shoe sole leather, a Burr King grinder, and a Weaver foot press for setting the staples on belt loops. They don't come apart. And you'll see some of the belt material. This is a buffer that we sharpen our knives on, keep them polished rather than stropping them. And of course, we have a dust collector that catches all the old nasty leather dust. And this is the workbench. This is where we do the final work on all our leather items. We do the work on the sheaths. We do the belts over here. You'll see a roll of leather we're getting ready to make purses with. This is a leather skiver. Should you want to make a splice, you want to splice 2 pieces together, you run it through here, and it bevels the edges. It's a necessary tool. And of course, this is an old brake shoe press that's probably 80 years old. And I set rivets with it. And then of course, you see the bench, you see all our tools. It takes a lot of things. And I don't really have as many as I want. I have more than I need. Here's our tooling stamps for some of the tooling that we do. This is some of the tools that we use to edge with. We got a set of punches, patterns. You'll see patterns. You'll see patterns all up on the walls. This is patterns. This is a Dozier knife shop. Come on in. If you look at the little turret drills, you see we got these little 6-station drills. These are our folder drills, what we do our folders with. This little pantograph, if you'll notice, it has fonts, numbers and letters. We put the numbers inside our folders, our pocket knives. That's all it's used for. The big pantographs, we make patterns for our smaller pantographs to make folders. This is an old German deckled pantograph mill, probably made somewhere maybe in the 30s, 40s. This is a little pantograph, a little copier. This is the big Gordon tracer mill that you'll notice we have a pattern here, and we put it down in a pattern. And then we can go around and cut that inlay inside a folder handle. The big mill, we do most of our machine milling with it. We build our tools. Everybody needs a big mill. Your little surface grinder. This is where most of our blades get finished on, is the flats. It's a big 1224 Micromaster. It's quite a grinder. And the rest of it is just our workstations, our tool cabinets. And I'm not sure what all is in the cabinets, it's just a lot of tools. Belt grinders. This particular grinder right here is where 90% of our handles are finished at, right here. We'll work everything under here, and sometime in the future we'll have a video showing me doing some handles. This is some of the buffers and grinders, and of course this is our this station right here where we put our leather handles on. You'll see some of the leather washers that we use. To show the leather washer being used, here's a knife in the rough. Everything been drove on and epoxied, just needs to be shaped now. This is a little tool that we set indent balls in our folders. And the grinders, the belt grinders, there's a grinder here for every application. Everything that I do to a knife is a specialized grinder for it. These are grinders. We built all the grinders that's in here. They're specialty grinders. They're built to suit my needs. This old drill here has got a tapping head on it, and that's where we tap all our small holes in our folding knives. Another mill. You can see it has a knife point in it now. It's going to be a really large knife. We see where we're milling the cutouts for the liner lock. This is the command room here. This is where we sit and think about it and decide what we're going to do later in the day and have lunch. This little grinder here is made for the little girls to do horizontal grinding. It's a variable speed. And this is the tool room. This is where we build all of our tools. This is our bandsaw that we saw all our blades out. It has a weight system on it, so we don't have to push. This is a parallel walk and turn, a heavy-duty drill that we fabricate our tools with and do a little handle drilling. Dust collectors, buffers, saws, presses. This is all homemade stuff. We build it ourselves. This is a fabrication shop right here where we do all our welding and tool building. Gary, show them what a real door looks like. Step back and look at it. I built this door so my girls could just push that down and kick the door. It's just that quick to get in and out. It's locked again, locked in 4 places. Very similar to having a bank vault door. This is our lathe where we make some of our tools. We turn knife forks and such with it, and show all the cabinets. We've got 8 or 10 cabinets, and they're tool cabinets. They got tools and materials and whatever in them. And one of the most important items is to have a refrigerator to put the soft drinks in. This is the Dozier Knife Shop, and I hope someday to entertain my brother Phil here again.